Once upon a time, in a bustling kingdom flanked by jagged mountains, lived a renowned young blacksmith named Ren. Ren was a master of his craft, capable of forging blades that never dulled and armor that never pierced. Yet, despite his brilliant talent, Ren was entirely governed by his volatile emotions. When he was angry, he smashed his tools. When he was insulted by a customer, he roared with fury, throwing them out of his shop. He wore his heart like a weapon on his sleeve, believing that showing his raw feelings was a sign of passion and strength. Bland. Because he could not hide what he felt, the other merchants easily learned how to read him. A rival blacksmith named Kenji noticed this fatal flaw and decided to ruin Ren's business. Kenji hired a traveler to enter Ren's shop during a busy market day when the governor himself was present to inspect the armor. The traveler began to mock Ren's work openly, calling it fragile and worthless. Manda. Instead of remaining calm and letting the quality of his armor speak for itself, Ren's face flushed crimson. His eyes flared with rage, and completely losing control, he raised his heavy blacksmith hammer and smashed his own masterpiece to pieces just to prove how solid the iron was. The display of wild, untamed fury terrified the governor. Deeming Ren too unstable and dangerous, the governor instantly revoked his royal contract and awarded it to Kenji. In a single moment of unbridled emotion, Ren lost his reputation, his income, and his pride. Bond-ruined and humiliated, Ren traveled high into the mountains to seek the wisdom of an old master known for his profound inner peace. The master listened to Ren's tragic story, then placed a small, shallow bowl filled to the brim with water into the young man's hands. "Walk across this rocky courtyard 3 times, the master instructed. "If you spill even a single drop, you have learned nothing." Ren took a deep breath. On his first attempt, the master threw a small pebble near his feet. Ren flinched in irritation, the water sloshed, and half of it spilled. "You are reactive," the master noted. Ren tried again. This time, the master shouted a harsh insult directly into his ear. Ren's jaw clenched, his hands trembled with anger, and the water spilled again. "Your enemies dictate your peace," the master said. Blamja. On the 3rd attempt, Ren closed his eyes for a moment, letting his heartbeat slow. He realized that the pebble, the insults, and the master were external noises that only had power if he allowed them inside. He focused entirely on his own center. As he walked, the master clapped loudly and tossed sand around him. But Ren's face remained as still as stone. Not a single drop of water moved. He had learned the ultimate art of emotional armor. The story of Ren teaches us that self-control is not the absence of emotion, it is the absolute mastery of its expression. Lions. When you expose your raw emotions to the world, you hand people the blueprint to your destruction. You show them exactly where to strike to make you react, turn a profit, or lose your footing. True power does not lie in roaring the loudest or reacting to every provocation. It lies in the ability to remain completely unmoved while the storm rages around you. Lance, do not allow your feelings to make you predictable. When you master your triggers, you master your destiny. Your mind must be a sovereign fortress, impenetrable, disciplined, and calm. By choosing when to speak and what to reveal, you ensure that you are never a puppet to your environment, but the absolute captain of your soul.